signing in. I know our days are kind of hectic and crazy, and I really appreciate the support and you guys giving me a chance to explain what I've been into these days. Some of you have already met Gina. Gina, I met 7 years ago when I was a member of her and her husband's boot camp. What was it, Ground Zero back then?
Yeah.
And she stumbled upon Isagenix, and I did a shred with her back then, which I did see some results, but I'll be honest, I didn't do it fully. I remember Gina kind of yelling at me like, what are you doing? You should be doing this correctly. But I did see some results, so I knew that it could work. And then, you know, life, kids, all that stuff happened. And I gave my heart and soul to my babies for the first almost 6 years. I guess you can count almost 7 because I was pregnant for 10 months of that. And Jada's going to be 6. So I decided recently that like I really needed to start doing me. I was diagnosed after my second was born. Shortly after, I was diagnosed with an autoimmune disorder, and life was hard. I was tired, I was cranky, lethargic, fatigued all the time. I was living in pain every day. So I finally gave myself the permission to do me. Oh boy. They were fine for so long. So I finally gave myself the permission to do me, and I stayed in contact with Gina, so I knew she was still doing the Isagenix, and I decided to do an 11-day shred. I rocked it this time, and you can see my results. Pretty amazing for 11 days. I lost 12 and a half pounds and 8 inches throughout my whole body. So like 1.5 inches in the waist, 1 inch on each thigh, some arm fat you can see has gone away. I'm so sorry, kids. So I started, I think back in January, I started working out again with my permission to do me.
I'm totally fine with taking over meeting.
What?
I could take over and mute, and then when you want to chat, you can speak again at the end if you want.
Yeah.
Hi, Kayla.
So I started working out in January of 2020, and I figured, let me see what I can do for myself. And in like June, with COVID and everything, I hit a plateau. So I contacted Gina and I said, look, I'm ready. I'm finally ready to do this, and I'm going to rock it. And I did just that. So I knew all along, you know, losing weight is 80% nutrition, and I love food, so nutrition was very hard. I thought I was feeding myself proper nutrition. I was cutting some calories, and with this program, I found out that I actually, that's Gina. I was actually cutting too many calories. I'm eating a lot more on this program. I feel phenomenal. Life is just better all around. I'm pain-free. I'm not lethargic. I'm not fatigued. As you can see, I can handle my little baby so much better. I'm living life again, and it really means everything to me to feel this good and to live again. So I can turn it over to Gina. She can tell you more about our products. It's a game changer for me. I mean, I lost body fat. I feel, I can't even put into words how I feel. So that's the main reason for my sharing it, is because I really feel like a whole different person. I feel like I'm young again before I was diagnosed, you know. So I guess we'll go from there, Gina.
Awesome, Jill. Yes, and you know, I'll just like honestly reiterate, Jill really was a little skeptical about starting something, and I was like, you know, I just think you're gonna have such a great result. Just give it a try. It comes with a money back guarantee. If you don't love it, no hard feelings, you know, send it back. And she has just so beautifully. So I'll share my first, I'm gonna just make sure everybody's muted. Okay, I'm gonna share my pictures from when I first started. So I was introduced to Isagenix in 2013, so it's been a while. And my before picture, and gosh, you know, Jill, you're just reminding me of me those years ago. My girls are 11 and 8 now, but when I really started to look into dropping some weight, it was after my second daughter was born. So there, my before picture, I had my 3-year-old there. My second one was a baby. And I just was like, okay, my body, let's get it back on track after having these 2 babies. So my before and after picture is 16 weeks apart. There's a 16-week IsaBody challenge. It's 4 months. That maintenance picture was 4 years later. And this picture right here was just about a month and a half ago. I did a shred right before we went to the beach because I'm always super motivated before I have to wear a bikini. But I have been on this lifestyle now for 7 years. And I love sharing it. I love helping people, especially moms like Jill, because that was how I started 7 years ago. Just to give you a little bit of more information about why I'm so passionate. The products, the same thing that Jill said, I just like the energy, the way I could be with my kids. My husband also did this with me, and inflammation in his body left. He felt better. He's a trainer. So, you know, he uses his body a lot. He was already in good shape. He wasn't doing this to lose weight, but he got so shredded. It was just something that fit naturally into our fitness business that we would share it. And that's what we did for about, honestly, like 2.5 years. We just shared these products with people who wanted a transformation. And I would really work with them. I learned more and more about nutrition. My husband already had certifications in nutrition. I started studying it. We went to a lot of different seminars. We really just passionately went forward with this. It brought in some extra money at the time. Honestly, when we started our fitness business, it was because we both lost our jobs. We were new parents. We had our first daughter at that time, and we had to live off our savings, and we had to let some of our investment properties go. And we did this for a few years, had the second baby. Now our savings was completely wiped. We had foreclosures on our credit. We didn't own a home together. Financially, things were not good, but we really loved working for ourselves. So Isagenix came at the best time because it was a perfect thing for me to bring in some extra income, which was about $2,000 a month. After about 2.5 years of that, I went to my first Isagenix company event with my husband and one of my friends, and I just really caught the vision of what this could do. I understood the compensation plan as they explained it to us. I saw people earning a significant income, and I thought, if they can do it, I can do it. And after that event, which was August 2015, I started to really put a system together. My whole entire business is built on happy customers. So people that need a solution for whatever it is, whether it's weight, energy, overall health. We have a lot of people with autoimmune issues that have, you know, wonderful results like Jill, moms getting their body back, just energy, healthy aging. And when they feel great and they look great, a lot of people decide to share it. And it's kind of a no-brainer business. It's very low risk. So I just wanted to share that. I'm really passionate about helping people with health and also earning income from home so they can have more time with their family. And through COVID, we've grown where if we just had our fitness business, it would have been extremely hard on us. We were able to finally get our finances in order, pay off our debts, repair our credit. And after 10 years of being married and having our 2 little girls, we moved to near Charlotte, North Carolina. We sold our business, and that home on the bottom right is our first home that we were able to buy. Our down payment was savings that we put aside from our Isagenix bonuses, and we were able to build that home. We picked out everything, the floors, the kitchen. It's been an absolute dream. Recently in January, I was asked to be a keynote speaker for the company. I truly share with a genuine servant heart. I love to help people transform from the inside out. And if they choose to share this and earn income, I do things like this with Jill. It's my husband's birthday tonight. We have a friend that just came into town. She's like, oh my gosh, you don't need to do this tonight. I'm like, no, like literally this lights me up. I love helping people do what I've done because it's such a blessing. So with that being said, thank you guys for supporting Jill and being on the Zoom call tonight. I'm just going to briefly go through what Isagenix is all about to see if it could be a fit for you. We have solutions for a lot of things, not just weight loss, although that is the most popular thing that people look for, but we also have performance. Vitality and well-being, which is really our healthy aging. And then we have personal care and beauty. And we also have the financial wellness, which is if you decide to share it. So just to go through some of the other solutions that I'm not going to really focus on, but I want you to know that we have them. We have our Performance Amped line, which is phenomenal. It's Informed Sports certified, no dyes, no stimulants, no artificial sweeteners like other brands have. They're amazing products. They work incredible, whether you're a beginner just trying to get your workout started or if you're an athlete. So those products are phenomenal. We have ISA Kids now. So we have smoothies that are made just for kids and their growing bodies. They're phenomenal. My kids like both of them, but they absolutely love the cookies and cream one. It's like such a treat for them. So my kids use those. We also have an energy solution, which is a huge one because so many people are grabbing synthetic energy these days, and it's actually damaging our immune system, and it's actually making things worse for our bodies than really better. And a lot of times we have that crash when we have that synthetic fake energy. So we have energy solutions, our Ionic Supreme, which is a absolute key product anyway with any of our systems that helps with energy. We have a coffee that's a non-toxic fat burning coffee. Our BIA is a healthy energy drink, less than 10 calories. And we have a plant-based energy shot too. And then we have a gut health solution. Our probiotics and our digestive enzymes are phenomenal. And 2 out of 5 people suffer from a gut issue. Bloating, gas, problems digesting food, all of that. Our probiotics are absolutely the best. Just to tell you guys, I actually always took a probiotic before. Didn't really see too big of a difference, but I knew I needed them. When we came out with this a couple years ago, I switched, and within about 3 weeks, the change was just completely different. So I am a big believer in our IsoBiome as well. But I want to just simplify this for you guys tonight and not overwhelm you with too many products, and tell you a little bit more about what Isagenix is. So I put this together because it kind of explains it in a nutshell. So it's not a diet because we talk about lifestyle. We really want to implement Isagenix as the baseline of our nutrition, but we don't want to ever tell somebody they can never, ever eat pizza or never have a carb or they can't have a glass of wine with their friend. So it's really not a diet, but it's so effective for weight loss. It's more about bringing your body back into balance, designed to feed the body with strong minerals and vitamins and things that we're not getting from our food supply. It is protein-based, so we do a lot of protein pacing with Isagenix. Mineral-rich, not getting those minerals in other foods, so when you start to flood your body with minerals, you just feel better. That's a lot of what Jill is experiencing. And it's nutrient-dense. So we combine all of that powerful nutrition with a cleansing technology. So the cleansing can be done 3 different ways. It is basically a botanical blend that helps your body detoxify, and you can do this 3 ways, so you don't have to fast for 2 full days like Jill did it. You can do it one day, once a week for 4 weeks, or you can even do it nightly. If you guys have heard of intermittent fasting, where at night you're sleeping, you wake up and you drink this Cleanse Elixir. It's a great peach mango flavored drink, and it actually helps get your body back into balance, targeting toxic visceral fat. So it's proven, it's amazing. It comes with a money back guarantee. I tell people if you're not sure, just try it. It works so well. But yes, so there's 3 approaches to doing this, and it does support fasting, which is really a way to ignite your detoxification. And then we have shake days. So our shake days are really about flooding your body with good nutrition. You eat better on those days. We give you all of those tools and resources as well. So some benefits that you're going to see with Isagenix really is it's a metabolic reset. So that means like you kind of get that, little kickstart to that better healthy body in that, especially that first 30 days. You regain energy, as Jill was sharing too, and it does target fat loss. So it's not a weight loss program, it's a fat loss program. And the other really, really cool thing, and Jill was just telling me about this the other day, is it squashes cravings. Because when we actually crave things, we're actually missing minerals. People don't know that. But we're so minerally deficient, and our food is like laced with all this garbage. So if you're craving salt, it's something that you're addicted to. You're probably lacking in magnesium and other minerals. So it does truly help with the cravings. So Jill and I are going to start a 30-day nutritional reset for anybody new who wants to join and do it alongside us, and we coach you guys through it. Again, flexible programming, because not everybody is going to fit every single meal plan. It's going to be very tailored to you, your goals, and your willpower, and something that you could stick to. We don't want to set anybody up for failure. We'll give you a guide to follow. You'll have support and accountability. We have a private Facebook group. And then Jill also starts a thread so she can kind of give you daily motivation too. Again, it comes with a money back guarantee. We urge people to just start with something that they're going to feel really good, like products that work together, systems work together, get your body back into balance. Money back guarantee, why not try something that you know is going to work? We give you recipes, we give you resources, and then every time that you do join, your account gets attached to the ISA Life app. So it's an app that you can use to track your progress, which is really, really awesome. You also have a choice if you want to join with 2 accountability partners. You can earn your first pack, rebate back to your first pack for referring 2 people to do it with you. So I want to share this with you guys because it's super important. I'm not a scientist. I definitely do study nutrition and I have a fitness background, but not everybody is. And we have all this science and research for everybody if they want to read through it. But what I love about this is this was an 8-week study. I actually have 2 interviews with the doctor who conducted these that I recorded. If you want to see them, they're excellent interviews, lots of great information if you're really into the science part. But this was compared to a heart-healthy diet. So heart-healthy diet is the diet that most doctors will prescribe to their patients who are overweight. Very bland, you're talking about your grilled chicken, your steamed broccoli, half a sweet potato type of diet. So that heart-healthy diet for 8 weeks was compared to people who were doing the isogenic system. And these were the results after 8 weeks. It's actually mind-blowing. 56% more weight loss with isogenics. But here's the kicker, you guys. 47% more fat loss. So like I said, it's a fat loss program. You're not losing muscle. In fact, our shakes are the only shakes clinically proven to ignite fat loss while you are maintaining your lean muscle. Do you know how important that is to have lean muscle on your body, especially for healthy aging? The more muscle you have on your body, the more you naturally burn fat, even when you're resting. So you want to lose fat, not muscle. And twice as much visceral fat. So I don't want to make this too sciencey, but I do want to tell you guys, visceral fat is actually the fat that's encased around your organs. So thin people will have visceral fat because what it does is it protects your organs from toxicity. So if you don't even have visceral fat, now your toxins are going into your organs. So it's really important to do some type of cleansing. This is a cellular cleanse, and we do have some studies that show the actual blood cells of what happens when you cleanse and fast. So if you're still skeptical and you want to see even more research, I would look at that. But I think the best thing to do is just try it because it seriously does work. And you're like, oh my gosh, what's going on with my body? And then you realize that, okay, this is the real deal. It's not a colon cleanse, so it's not just going to make you go to the bathroom. Those cleanses are colon cleanses. This is a cellular cleanse where you're really truly targeting that detoxification process that your body naturally does on its own before all this buildup of toxicity. So I think that's super important. Now, I won't get into rattling off research to you, but I will tell you guys, if you are into this stuff or you want to read more about it, write down isagenixhealth.net. There's also 4 additional studies besides that one I just talked about. We have a study on healthy aging. That was a 12-week study. We actually have products that reduce the signs of aging. So you're talking about your wrinkles, tightening of your skin, all of that. Our products help with that. We have a Nobel Prize winning product, Isagenesis. So that study would be really an awesome one to check out. We also have one on weight maintenance. So a lot of times people say, well, I lose the weight, but I yo-yo diet, I gain, lose. Well, we have a study done on how people that maintain with Isagenix keep the weight off. And that's a phenomenal study because people, want to stay on products that will work long-term and make them feel good, which is why I'm still using the products for 7 years. And then we have 2 performance studies, one for men and one for women, which is crazy awesome for those fitness people like my husband who's a trainer, any trainers, gym owners, anybody that's in sports. This study will blow your mind. There's one for men, one for women, the difference in their performance, just talking about their fitness level and performance between using the products and not using them. So that's a phenomenal study too. So I just wanted to tell you guys that anytime you start, you can join an IsaBody challenge. It's 16 weeks. You have an app that you, like I said, everybody gets an app. You can enter right from there. It's super easy. You take before pictures. Just for doing the 16-week challenge, you will get a $200 product coupon to use, a t-shirt and a certificate. There's also chances that you can win if you want to enter into the challenge. You can do the challenge for fun and get your 200, or you can complete it, write an essay, and compete. Now, the reason I have 2 pictures up here is because these are my teammates. It's just so cool to have people that you introduce to Isagenix be finalists. So Chris, this was his first challenge. He's a neighbor, lives down the street, and he won a finalist. He got the $3,000. And then Melissa is somebody from Canada, my Canada team, who this was her 5 challenges. She was a finalist too. So briefly want to just tell you guys that you're basically reallocating your spending. I try to help people budget by seeing what they're spending now on different things that are not maybe serving them and how they can afford to do Isagenix. And I think our time's going to run up, so I'm going to kind of try to make sure I get through the packs, Jill. So just briefly, how can you help Jill launch her business, which is why she wanted to do this Zoom. She's super passionate about helping people. She really, really is excited about her own results and about helping people get results too. And when we were talking, you know, she was like, no, I don't think I'll share it. I just feel so good. I love the products. I'm like, but do you want other people to feel good too? And she's like, well, yeah. And I'm like, well, then tell people about it. Like, you don't have to really overthink that. And she's like, you know what? You're so right. I really do feel really passionate about this. I would love to help people. So you could join our 30-day reset and try the products out. Obviously, that would be awesome because then you'd be a customer for Jill. But if it's not your time or not right for you, think of who you could refer. Maybe you know somebody who would really love this kind of community support and to help them get to their goals. Or at the very least, just support her. She's putting herself out there on social media. She's sharing, you know, it's very vulnerable. It feels awkward at first to do that. So if you can just hit the love button, comment, cheer her on along her way that she's taking this as a side hustle for her and her family, that's just as much a support as anything else. So we will try to get through the packs now. I just wanted to go through what most people start with. This is a picture of our Mac Daddy Value Pack. That is the most expensive pack we have to start out. It is $5.99, so it's about a $20 a day budget. You're going to get your 2 shakes a day. So you'll have 2 meals replaced a day. You'll also have a box of bars. You'll also have our plant-based e-shots, the snack bites, which are going to be used for cleanse days mostly, but you can use them on shake days as well. You will have your Ionix minerals, and you'll have your 2 cleanses. So you can have enough for 4 full cleanse days, and you can do them, like I said, 3 different ways. You'll also get our Isa Delight chocolates. It's a fat-burning chocolate. You can also use those on cleanse days as well as shake days. Our organic greens. You also get a box of, I don't see it on the picture here, but it's a protein chip called Whey Thins. There's great snacks with high protein. Our protein that our snacks that we have are high in protein, which is super helpful. And you get your natural accelerator and your IsaFlush, which is a magnesium supplement. The natural accelerator has like the apple cider vinegar, cinnamon bark, cayenne pepper, helps you heat up your metabolism naturally. That all will come with this, as well as your complete essentials. And that's your complete daily vitamins that you need, plus the anti-aging vitamins. And you get a free blender. This does come with free shipping as well. It's a great starter pack for somebody that wants to just do it all and get everything. If your budget allows, it's the best. It's going to get the best results, again, if your budget allows. If your budget doesn't allow for that, the premium pack comes with everything except the complete essential vitamins and the organic greens. So those 2 items are out, and that's the premium pack. So it'll cover your complete 30-day plus all your snacking and your support items to use on cleanse days. And then that also comes with free shipping. If that is not in your budget, the basic pack will come with your 2 shakes a day, your cleanse, 1 support item, which is the snack bites, and your natural accelerator and your flush. So you won't have any snacks. And the only cleanse support item you'll have is the snack bites, no blender. It does not come with free shipping, but you can add something on because if you spend $300, you do get free shipping. So those are kind of the three, different options you have based on how much product you want and how much your budget is. And then you also have the ability, if you did want, to start with 2 people. So finally, I'll just say, when you do join, you get a no compromise guarantee on our ingredients. That's no stimulants, no artificial anything, nothing chemical, nothing like that. Our energy is food sourced energy, not chemical sourced. You'll also have your mobile app, so your IsoLife app to track everything. You'll also have our support group and our coaching. And then you get a 30-day money-back guarantee on your products. So that comes with it. And with that, Jill, I'll turn it over to you because I don't know if the time's going to run out. I wanted to see if you had anything that you wanted to add in. You're on
Okay,
mute.
that was great. Thank you. I loved it. I did start with just the 11-day program because I honestly wasn't sure that I was going to be true to myself and stick with it. And I was like, let me just try it and see. And I'm probably spending more money in the long run than doing just the 30-day pack and maybe adding on a couple little extra cleanse for life because I did the 2-day cleanses 4 times, I think. I took a week kind of off because I had a group of 7 people that I got to do it with me the second time, and it was awesome. Laura was one of them. She's continued on as well. So it really does make you feel good. And yes, I'm looking better, and that's wonderful. Who doesn't want that? But I honestly feel like I can scream from a rooftop. I haven't felt this way in forever. So, my friends that know me well, my mom, I'm like, I want to cry. Honest to God, it's changed my life so far. So I'm sticking with it. And I'm still ate pizza last weekend with the girls and stuff. And I'm still, living life. It's like the cardinal rule of fitness, 80-20. So maybe even 70-30. You have an off day, whatever, but with this stuff, you get right back on and you feel amazing. And Gina had family in town and friends in town, and she's telling me I'm doing a reset on Monday. This is not what my body is meant for. Your body doesn't want that artificial stuff. It wants good, whole, healthy ingredients. And when you feed your body that stuff, you see and you feel a difference. And for me, it's really the feeling. So
Awesome.
I love it. And if anybody wants to jump on one of these with us, I plan on keep going. We can coordinate our cleanse days. We can support each other and make it happen. It's actually pretty fun.
And I'll just say, if anybody does have questions, I know that Jill created